Hello everyone, it's Yvonne back to do your bonus read. You know, there's somebody posted something the other day and I had to laugh because, you know, sometimes you think, well, you're so preoccupied, you know, with your mind, but sometimes you do really strange things. And the other day, I was on my phone talking to my daughter and I said to her something about, we were talking about having a day out, taking the children out, and I said to her, I'll go and check the weather. And I was looking for my phone to check the weather when I realised it was on my phone. So somebody posted something on Facebook and it made me chuckle because I thought sometimes we're so in our heads that we don't really, you know, we're not grounded enough to sort of think in a very sensible way. And being in your head all the time is not a healthy way to be. So this morning while rushing around, somebody said to me once about glasses. And I'm one of these people. I think it was something to do with my childhood. We had this storyteller when we were kids, and I loved the story, and I can't remember the name of the professor, but he always had a lot of glasses. Had glasses for everything. Glasses for reading, glasses for watching TV, glasses for everyday wear, etc., etc. And he had glasses for finding his glasses, which I always thought was really, really, really cute. But I just went to put glasses on and I actually have glasses on. So that's why I was chuckling, because I was like, I just do things like that all the time. And I think I'm just really so normal, so normal. So I can't remember the name of the professor, but if anybody remembers the name, there are a few things from my childhood in terms of books, which I seem to remember more than my own memories. So, but this professor, yeah, he had glasses for finding his glasses. But somebody wrote to me the other day when I put the post up and said to me that they had actually been running around the house looking for their glasses and they were on their head. So those sort of things, it's so human. All right, so I'm going to do your bonus reading. And I have the Ethereal Tarot here, which is one of my favourites, of course. I just think it's beautiful, stunning deck. Even the back of it, look. All right, so let's get in with your bonus read. I'll come up with that professor's name at some stage or another today. I've tried Googling some of the books that I read when I was a kid that I really loved, and they've been particularly hard to find because I only sort of have memory of certain things within the book. Oh, the Empress flipping out here. Isn't that beautiful? She's been making a couple of appearances today. Some of you doing very good work here. Alrighty. Now I have my deck upside down. Yep, I do. See what I mean? Just no less human than anybody else. Okay, Page of Pentacles coming through. So the Page of Pentacles is a messenger. Pages are messengers. They're not a card of action. They're a card of some sort of message coming through from the universe, from a person. Sometimes there'll be with the Pentacle a message about study, a message about a job, but something being given to you here. This page is very focused on this Pentacle. So I feel like you're getting something in that you've been really trying to manifest here. Something that you've been very focused on having in your life. You may have been almost preoccupied about this thing or with this thing because you're trying really to bring it in here. Now the Pentacle for me can often talk about something that's karmic or something that is meant to be on your path, that is coming towards you. And I almost feel like she's sort of focused on this thing, knowing or feeling that it's coming, but waiting for it to happen. There you go. So we have the Page of Swords coming through. Now, I'm feeling here that you're waiting for somebody to come in and communicate with you here. There's a very strong feeling you've been waiting for communication or manifesting some sort of communication, waiting for somebody to speak. Perhaps you've not heard from somebody for a while and you're waiting for communication from them. Okay, could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini or Aquarius here. The Queen of Swords has her sword down in this card, which is quite interesting because she's usually the one wielding the sword. It's usually the king who's down. So whoever this person is you've been waiting on has not been communicating. They've been in a very subdued, quiet place. Whoever this person is has been doing a lot of healing. They too are contemplating conversation here. So they're thinking of communicating too. But at the moment, with this dove on her shoulder, might be a raven actually. It's got a hooked beak. She's been spending time in nature. She's been concentrating and focusing on herself. She's not really ready to look at things from a much higher level yet because she's been focusing on her own life, her person. Okay, but there is a contemplation of that pentacle here that you've been waiting for. So somebody wants to offer you this pentacle. They want to give you this pentacle, but they're still in contemplation mode at this time and not speaking. You may be waiting on this. You may be waiting on something to be brought to you. Yeah, so we've got the Hermit here. So someone's been very, very focused on their own healing here. They want to offer you something. They want to come towards you. They want to give you this offer. But they're not able to at the moment because they're deep in their own healing phase. Okay. I have the Justice card coming through. So the Justice card can talk about legal things. It can also talk about karma. If it's legal things, sometimes it can talk about things like divorce, legal separations. It can talk about contracts. But whatever this is legally, there could be something going on for something from a legal perspective. But for others of you, this is about finishing out some sort of cycle here. I almost feel like I'm jumping back from the last reading and going into someone's energy here. Someone is finishing something out. Somebody is putting their life back in order, but not from a physical, although it may be that they're doing it from a physical human perspective as well. But they're putting everything back into order here, getting everything lined up, balancing things out. That's why I can't use these cards too much because they don't really show up on camera barely at all. But anyway, I'll show you them as I'm going. All right, so we have here the Chariot card. So the Justice card represents Libra and the Chariot card represents Cancer. So some of you may be dealing with Cancers, some of you may be dealing with Libras here. The Chariot card talks of movement forward. And usually rapidly after a period of stagnation. I'm going to pull another card before I go any further. Wow, okay, so we have the King of Wands here. Somebody wants to take action here. They feel that the time is right and they want to move forward. They're ready to take action. But I feel that they are still in the healing phase. And even though they want to take action, they want to speak to you, they want to tell you what's going on for themselves, they are not ready. The Knight of Wands, that's not a king. They're not ready to move towards you yet. Their passion's here. The drive is here to move forward. They want to move in. They want to tell you what they've done, how they've progressed, what they've learned. They want to share that with you, but they are not ready. So it's almost like this drive, Knight of Wands, Chariot energy to drive forward. But this Justice card is still holding on to their energy here, so they know they have work to do. Wow, and then we have the Strength card. Holy dooly. Okay, so there are major arcanas, 3 major arcanas here. Someone is going through a very powerful time here. If you're dealing with somebody you're waiting on, or you are in a twin flame relationship, soulmate relationship, you've got someone who's really in the deep end of that healing. if this is you, then you may be wanting to move towards someone, but something here is saying to you, you are not ready yet. You are not quite ready. You're close because we have the Strength card coming through. Somebody said to me the other day something about what is the dark night of the soul. And that's what it is, this healing that gets you to a place where you are able to be complete and whole and have this inner strength. It's about taming your inner demons, taming your inner beasts. Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords coming through. Whoever this is, you're in a bind. You're watching this reading, I get it. Eight of Cups. Shedding, Six of Cups. This is someone definitely who's a soulmate, someone from your past, someone you have a very strong connection with here. Look how beautiful these cards are. Look at them. You have a very strong soul connection with this person. This person wants to make their way towards you. They know you are where they want to be. They are very, very focused on their passion, on their drive, and they, at the human level, want to come in. They want to express themselves to you. But they are still in this Eight of Swords energy. So they're still feeling a little bound by the things that they haven't healed. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords coming through. This is really good. That's what you want to see. Okay, and then we have Temperance. This is divine timing, beautiful divine timing here. This person is ready to speak. They are ready to come forward. They do want to have that conversation with you. This communication that needs to take place. Oh, and they're just beautiful. But they're waiting for a sign from the universe. They know it's close. They are feeling ready. They want to move, but they are waiting for this divine timing. And we all know, wow, okay, Six of Wands, victory. What an amazing reading again. The readings this morning have been absolutely fabulous. If you are on this journey and you are waiting for someone to come in, let me say to you that in their heart, they want to move quickly. They feel great passion for you here. They are very, very driven to move towards you. Their passion is overwhelming. But they know that they're not ready. They haven't quite got into the space where they can express themselves in this way that needs to be expressed. And they're somehow waiting for some sort of sign from the universe here with the Temperance card. But their recognition of the relationship and of you is very, very strong here. So they know what's going on and they've been doing the work. They've been putting in the work for you here. But if you've been putting in the work, you're healing each other here. All right, let's have a look. So we've got a Page of Pentacles. Somebody's waiting on some sort of news, waiting for somebody to close out a cycle here. Okay, somebody is waiting on a truth. They're waiting, but see their pages. In this reading, they're knights. So you can see we're progressing, but we're not right to where we need to be. We need to be at king status here. So whoever this person is has been working on their own stuff, but they're not ready to speak up yet. They're still keeping quiet. They want to make this offer, but they're sort of waiting here with the Hermit card until they've completed their healing. Oh, wow, Six of Swords after that. This is beautiful, beautiful energy. Okay, and we have the Ten of Pentacles. Somebody may be working on their finances as well. Maybe trying to get themselves into a position of feeling very self-sufficient here. Whoever your person is, they are doing the work that is required of them. They're following their spirit, their guides, however they receive their messages. They are following their instruction. They're learning, they're gathering, and they're tearing back the ego. So they're pulling back the energy that has impeded their progress in the past. They want to move towards you. On a human level, their passion is overwhelming. And they want to move towards you, but they know that they are not ready at this time They know they still have work to do. So they recognize the connection. They recognize the importance of this union. They see all this now, but they aren't ready yet. They are still working on those parts of themselves that need healing. And for some of them, this is inner child work. This is working on childhood trauma here. So some of these people have had pretty difficult childhoods, and they're working to bring themselves into balance. And the only way you can do that is by going back to your inner child and healing that part of you that was damaged when you were young, so that you can bring yourself into completion. I just see very strongly here with the Strength card, the cycle again, and the 8 above the cycle. This is very much about healing past cycles, past energies. But this person is coming up with the 6 of Wands down the end here. The Knight of Pentacles, there he comes with the Pentacle. Still a little bit of a slow energy around the Knight of Pentacles here. But the Knight of Pentacles is looking here towards the Victory card. So he knows he's heading towards victory. His eyes on the prize here. So he knows where he's going. But he may be slow because he still has things that he needs to do on the way. Wow, incredibly beautiful energies here. And very, very similar read to the What's Cracking reading this morning. All right, I'm going to read you a card from the Heart and Soul Tarot. So it says here, are you feeling a little lost and confused, wondering which direction, if any, to take, and questioning what it is that you really want from this life? Perhaps it's time to consult your inner child. You know, the one you've kept locked away for ages, the one who holds the essence of the real you. Isn't it time to listen to your heart? Wow, I'm absolutely blown away by that card. I know that the Oracle cards sometimes are so consistent with the reading, and it makes me realize how incredibly special this journey is. I love that. Perhaps it's time to consult your inner child. You know, the one you've kept locked away for ages, the one who holds the essence of the real you. That's the one that's been distorted by the things you've been taught, by the pain of your past, by the pain of what you've left behind, hoping never to have to dredge up again because it was so painful. But the only way to reach this summit is by getting in touch with that child and letting them know that you love and support them, because they never received that when they were little and they need it from you now. Have a wonderful day.